Hey everyone, what is going on? I am Nick and welcome back to another Death Note reaction video. We are now on episode 33 and I am doing an early morning reaction, so you guys get to see this earlier, and I might do episode 34 later tonight, so we'll see, because the series is pretty much almost over. But yeah, last episode was pretty good, really enjoyed it. I thought the climax was really good compared to how we left off of, like, when when Kira, or what am I saying? When L died, and then it kind of slowed down for a bit, but now I think we're picking up. And yeah, just before I get into this reaction, I just want to say, for my Sign and Happiness reaction I did, I got a lot of hate for it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend anyone or do anything to make you guys hate it. I did like the video. I think I was just a bit surprised when I watched it, but you know what, everyone has opinion. I get it. Just I want to say sorry and apologize for anything I did to make you just dislike it in any way. But yeah, that being said, guys, let's get into this.
The second L, and the person I think is Kira, can only be one man, Light Yagami.
This is Kiyomi Takara from News 6. I have an announcement that comes directly from Kira. His words are to become the new law of the world.
I just had an idea. I think we can make use of Kiyomi Takara. Huh?
Great episode.
Excuse me.
He gets to
Is removing the
talk to her and kind of date her.
We don't have a choice. Listen, Kiyomi.
Really don't know what's gonna happen with Misa though.
Light is Kira?
Yep. Scorn.
All the pieces have fallen into place. Now that things have come this far, it's my turn to go to Japan. Commander Rester,
Yes.
I'm afraid I need you to return to New York immediately.
Right now?
Yes, I'm intending to go to Japan.
All right. So you would like me to stay in New York while you're gone?
Not at all.
Then what's the point of me coming back there?
Truth is, I've never made travel arrangements or boarded a flight on my own before. That's why I need you to come back, so you can escort me.
Understood.
We got him! Both Yoshida Productions and NHN are practically begging us now. The great Misa comeback plan was a huge success.
These days, it's nearly impossible for anyone to get into NHN, but this'll get us full access.
Yeah, that's right. Mogi will be gaining entry as Misa's manager. It'll definitely be to our advantage to have someone who can go in and out freely. In the meantime, I'll continue investigating Takeda.
This is Nier. I want to speak to L.
This is L. What is it you want from us?
I'm following through with my goal to arrest Kira, and that's why I'm in Japan now.
It's Christmas time.
Why tell me? He's up to something.
L, I presume you've already contacted Takeda for the purposes of your own investigation?
Huh? That's right. In fact, I'm investigating her myself at the moment.
I see. For the time being, it's a given that if we want to get any closer to capturing Kira, we'll have to keep an eye on Kiyomi Takeda and NHN in general. I want you to pass on a message. Inform her that as of now, several SPK members have entered Japan in order to catch and arrest Kira.
Huh? But why do that?
To lure Kira out of hiding. I also want you to mention the following to her so she'll relay it to Kira. In total, there are only 4 active members of the SPK. That includes myself. Kira won't be able to resist such an opportunity. Knowing him, he won't run. Instead, he'll try to kill us before we get too close. And that's where I'll beat him at his own game.
Beat me at my own game, huh?
There's that music, yeah.
Alright, Nier. If that's how you want it, I'll accept your challenge.
And thank you guys for telling me it's not in Paris. That building was in Japan.
Then we'll be quite close to each other. Who knows? We might even have the chance to meet face to face.
I hope so.
Well,
So they're meeting,
something
huh?
to look forward to.
Yes,
When that time comes, we'll finish this Kira matter once and for all.
definitely. It's all becoming clear to me. From the very beginning and even now, it's been a one-on-one fight against L. And even though he's dead, the battle's just shifted to his heirs. Very well, Nier.
His heirs.
I'll come out to play if you
Oh yeah,
want.
because
It's
okay.
only fair after all. And when we meet, we'll find out which of us is truly prepared to win, and whose wits will prevail.
Statue.
When that happens, this long battle will end, and I can finally begin my reign at the top.
First, let's review
Interesting,
the
guys.
so far.
Crap. Wonder if he's gonna get
El
that
is
far.
like Yagami, and he's also Kira. For now, we'll call him El Kira. There's also another one, someone who has the notebook and is currently using it. We'll call him X Kira.
X.
Judging by the pattern of X Kira's killings, he has definitely made the deal and acquired the Shinigami eyes. El Kira and X Kira can't communicate directly. They must be planning to communicate using Takada as a go-between. So, given the situation as it now stands, there are two ways to win against Kira. One, the simple way. We arrange to kill both El Kira and X Kira, and confiscate the notebook. However, no matter what might happen, we will never resort to that.
Why not?
That's not the way we work, Commander.
We, sir?
Yes, that's right. We kill those two and the murders stop. Such ex post facto justification will not be tolerated. That's not the way El and I do things. Because that would be an insult. Don't forget, El entrusted this case to those who came after him.
Is he meeting up with the lady?
So, Kiyomi,
Yeah.
I heard on the news the other day that you receive an enormous amount of fan mail every day.
Yes. I'm told on average it's about 200 letters a day.
200 letters? Wow, I'm a little jealous.
Man, this is kind of boring listening to audio only without any video feed.
I think you should look through them, even if they are just letters from fans.
You're right.
He seems pretty cute.
Keep calm as you read this note and the ones that follow. Make sure not to let the people listening to this conversation hear your reactions. The SPK has started to make its move. You have to start thinking about your safety, instead of only accepting messages from Kira. Maybe you should consider making a few demands of your own.
Oh, Light's getting down to business.
You shouldn't only be a spokesperson. Your voice should be heard as well. Reach out to Kira. Tell him what you think he needs to know. I have a different job for T. In order to create the perfect world that Kira has envisioned, I want you to begin judging and punishing people as Kira. It's all right, Kiyomi. I have faith in you. It's gonna be okay. If you can do this, I'm sure you'll be able to send Kira information that you don't want the SPK to know about.
Nice light, nice.
All right. I'll do it.
We nailed it.
That's our Light for you. He's good.
Yes, he is.
Delete.
And we still have this guy.
Delete.
Anyways,
Takada.
he's just like writing down names every second.
Yes?
I have an important message for you. You are to send me a fan letter that I'll be able to recognize as yours. You will also enclose something else in the envelope. 5 blank pages from the notebook.
Carry on with your judgments and killings as usual until I receive the letter and the pages.
And how about after you receive them?
You have to stop using the real notebook. However, you must continue entering names in a fake notebook.
A fake?
That's right. Make a notebook that looks as close to the original as possible. And act as if you're killing people by using this decoy.
I understand. God, what are you planning? No, it's not my place to question God. His will is absolute. My job is to do what God wishes.
It's the way how he calls light God. I'm just like, that is pretty terrifying. You can really tell light is getting grasp of the world.
Huh? What's this?
It's a replacement for Kira's kingdom.
God, what's wrong with these people?
Welcome to the show. Today, Miss Takara will introduce her 4 new female bodyguards who were selected after a rigorous screening process. The first is the winner of the 22nd World Karate Championships, Miss Tatsumi Oyama. The second is a former CIA agent, Miss Hal Lidner.
If there's an SPK member among these bodyguards, it would have to be Hal Lidner. Looks like Nier's conducting his own investigation of Takeda.
A phantom killer who stabbed 6 people in Shinjuku's visiting quarters was
Who would I choose to be ex-Kira? Out of all the people in the world.
Educating our children about the existence of Kira and the meaning of his teachings must be made mandatory. Above all, we must teach our children that Kira is good.
Takeda was chosen because she's a strong supporter of Kira. So
you're gonna assume it's her?
That means ex-Kira must be someone who knew that Takeda was a Kira worshipper. Someone who had a close, intimate relationship with her before her selection.
Also, Kira will not forgive any crime, no matter how small. From this point onwards, you should assume that any person alive is a viable target.
Wow. Whoa.
I'd like to hear Kira's voice. I want to hear his thoughts once again. We should follow his teachings, exactly as Kira ordered. To me, it's obviously the quickest path to lasting world peace. Youth have a responsibility. I think it is of the utmost importance that young people do all they can to contribute. It's our duty to improve our society. If there are no words or orders from Kira, then we have only one choice. We need to think for ourselves. We need to consider what Kira has taught us, determine what he wants most, and make our own decisions.
He's just like, crap.
Kira is like Yagami. Could ex-Kira be Teru Mikami? Everything seems to fit into place.
That's what I've been asking. So tell me why I'm not the headliner. You said I was supposed to be the highlight of the East-West Pop Music Festival.
Well, it's true that you're the highlight. But when it comes to the headliner, it's a little harder to secure that spot.
That's why we should be taking precautions.
Kiyomi Takara. What an idiot! She doesn't even realize that Light's just using her for his investigation.
Well, she already knows.
You might end up dead if she hears you.
Duh, I know that. That's why I whispered it quietly. Hey! She snickered at me! I'm gonna go kick her!
Really, Misa?
Hang on!
What were you trying to do?
What was I doing? What about you?
Lidner, that young lady is actually a very good friend of mine. Please, you shouldn't be so rough with her.
Of course, Miss Takeda. Please, excuse me.
Misa. Are you alright?
That was so frustrating!
Al,
Wow.
this is Nier.
Just wow.
I have a small request. If Mr. Aizawa is there, would it be possible for me to speak to him for a moment?
Nier, this is Aizawa. What is it?
I have a question regarding surveillance for El and Takeda's meetings. Are you recording both audio and video feeds of their conversations?
No. Only an audio feed right now.
I see. Only wiretaps at the moment. How interesting. Thank you very much.
If they're only using wiretaps, then it's safe to assume that El-Kira and Ex-Kira have found a way to contact each other through Takeda. Seems like Lidner could be in more danger than we realize.
We knew the risks getting into this. To be blunt, what's important is that El starts focusing his attention on Lidner and Takeda. In the meantime, we'll use the opportunity to investigate Mikami further.
How are things, Giovanni?
Well, about Mikami, it's strange. It's ridiculously easy to trail him. He's not trying to hide or anything. He's lived at the same place the past 4 years. There's nothing unusual.
The guy's voice sounds familiar.
He also seems to be totally dedicated to his career as a prosecutor. I'm beginning to think he can't be ex-Kira.
No, there is a very high probability that Mikami is ex-Kira. Please be very careful. Don't enter his room yet. Just keep watch over him for now.
Gotcha.
Man, how many meetings do I need to have with NHN for crying out loud? And seriously, how many times do these people have to tell me, be careful about what you say? What's with that?
Yes. Yes, of course. I'll ask her right now. Listen, Misa, Takeda would like to have dinner with you this evening, just the two of you.
Huh? That Kiyomi. What's she up to? Good idea. The music festival's MC. Should have dinner with the main performer at least once. Tell her, okay.
Hello?
Miss Takeda? She's accepted. Great. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, and Lidner, please book a nice private room for us. And also, I'd like you to attend the dinner as well.
Yes.
Wonder what she's gonna do. Be like, huh, me and Light, you're gonna be gone. Something like that. I don't know. That was pretty.
Lisa, I'm sorry to have to invite you to dinner so late at night. I'm afraid it had to wait until after the 9 o'clock news was finished.
No problem. I don't mind at all. I'm a night owl anyway.
Nice.
Well, what is it?
I'm not really sure how to answer a question like that. So, Light must be pretty busy. How do you two manage?
Why, you? She knows that I can't see him that much, while she can be with him all the time. How dare she? Things are great between us. Light is way more affectionate than he looks, at least with me. In fact, he starts clinging to me as soon as he gets in the door every night.
Wow.
Ah, I see. It sounds like you're doing well. Thank goodness.
Yes, actually, I should probably tell you since you are the MC. I'm going to announce my engagement to Light at the Pop Music Festival.
Does he know about this?
Of course he does. It's an engagement. It's not as if I can get engaged to myself. He proposed to me more than a month ago. It was so romantic. Don't you think it'd be exciting to announce it at the Pop Music Festival, Miss MC?
What? What's going on?
Why not? If you're able to, that is.
What do you mean if I'm able to?
Two girls
Are you
bickering.
not gonna let me announce it? Or maybe it's something else. Maybe you're gonna get Kira to kill me.
Of course not. Only Kira can decide who he's going to punish. I have nothing to do with his decisions. Besides, I've always thought of you as a good friend, Misa. You shouldn't say such terrible things. Anyway, I don't have any intention of killing anyone, no matter how horrible they might be.
Well, whatever. I used to really like Kira too, you know. But I know for sure that Light's gonna catch him soon. Oh, yeah. Once he gets caught, it'll be nothing but bad news for him. And as for you, you'll probably be executed.
Miss Takeda, are
He's
you all
fake
right?
crying.
Listen, Kiyomi. I am the real Kira. Please, join me, Kiyomi. And you will be the goddess of the new world.
Definitely didn't show that part.
Miss Amane,
Yes?
I find this unpleasant.
Oh, yeah? I feel the same.
Obviously, this was a bad idea. I should have waited until you grew up and learned a few manners before I invited you to dinner. I suppose I'll know better next time.
Savage.
Oh, I'm older than you, Kiyomi. And anyways, you're being childish for storming out in the middle of dinner over a silly little comment. Hey, Mochi! Thanks for waiting, Mochi. How are you?
Drunk Misa.
Are you okay?
Of course I am. I won after all.
One?
Yeah, it was easy.
About tonight's meeting between Takeda and Amane, they just talked about Light Yagami. If you read between the lines, they were arguing over which one was his lover.
Your thoughts?
All I can determine is this. Light Yagami is popular with the ladies. And we know that Takeda and Amane both adore him.
Nier, please be serious about this.
It is serious if they're both truly in love with him. They will not easily betray him. In fact, they'll likely do whatever he asks.
True.
Please stop.
Oh, come on now, lady. I mean, wearing a short skirt like that in the winter, it's an invitation.
Please, someone.
Cell phone.
Mikami's just taking out a notebook.
Delete. He's writing something in it. Could that be it? He's getting off the train.
So if that wasn't the real notebook, then I wonder how he did that. Guess we'll find out in the next one. Yeah, guys, pretty good episode. It was decent. Get to see Light gonna make I'm sorry, I can't remember her name, but the black-haired chick, she's gonna be the goddess of the new world, and Misa's gonna be left in dust apparently. So I didn't really see that coming, to be honest. But yeah, things are getting close, because En really does know that Light's Kira, and he's trying to keep it away from the people at the task force, so still got that going on. So pretty fulfilling episode though, really enjoyed it, and hope you guys all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace, guys.